to control, Aiden and Marcy to control.
Make sure they change the score. Now this one. I don't know.
Melvin and JJ Schultz to control. Melvin and JJ Schultz to control.
Comment section, microphone check. Peter Show Live, Q-Pixels photography. Comment section, testing sound.
JJ to control. JJ. Erastus to control. Erastus to control.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Non-stop action coming in here from Ebunde Lodge, Mbombela District, Mpumalanga Province, in the Rainbow Nation of South Africa. We are now having the round of last 16 winners category, call it the first life of the ongoing double life competition in international 8-ball rules, the very first edition of the with strictly African players. Representing from South Africa is the guy that we just call Nyaope. He's very funny. He likes to play every time and everywhere, all over the places, all over the countries. He has just cemented Uganda's best player in Caesar Chandiga, and now will want to torment the only Ugandan left in the competition, which, if Nyaope did, will be something of the story of the tournament, at least at this stage. His opponent is Ibrahim Kayanja, nicknamed the Real Machine. And it's one frame that has been played. The Ugandan leads by 1-0. There's an all South African affair that is starting between Mercy and Aiden. There's another very big match between Mabuti and Kelvin. I do feel like starting another stream to ensure that that action comes live as well. This live stream, by the way, is having the same audio shared on Q-Pixels Photography Facebook as well as Peter Chobe Live YouTube. Thank you for watching. Live commentary is returning shortly.
Tommy and Darren to control. Tommy and Darren to control. Tami and Darren to table number 3. Ginter and Celeste on table number 2. Ginter and Celeste on table 2. Tami and Darren on table 3.
No, I don't know, man. English, no. No, you don't know that.
No, Dink.
Chama Butinés.
Aiden,
The sound of Madison and Dean Joseph. The husband of He's only 20 years old. Islam now what? The best in the business. Love for hate. There's no debate. This is a shooting. Shooting. This is a nice. That was a shot. A shot and a half. The ghost is unplayable. Islam, tozikiza.
Sorry for the absence of commentary for that time, dear viewers. I was starting another stream of yet another great match. That one is between Mabuti Mbotieni, one of the finest South African players with not exactly a very big name, but with a very good ability to play and win a frame, perhaps a match, perhaps a competition. He leads by 3 frames to nil against Kelvin Fikoti Live, also on Break and Finish Live Facebook. Once again, this match with the same stream is being shared on Q Pixels Photography Facebook as well as Peter Chobe Live YouTube. Same commentary. Looking at Ibrahim Kayanja trying to make amends for his international comrade Caesar, who was defeated by Nyaope, the South African. I just know him as a hustler. When he arrived, he just told me that he wanted to play with one of the Ugandan ladies. I was just telling him, go away. He wants to play money games with whoever it may be. He's a decent player. He reached the round of last 32 at Queen Sports Club in Bulawayo last year, and he's looking on the verge of winning frame number 5 against one of Uganda's better players. He also does have a very good stroke. He's very funny in celebration when he wins, but he really puts up a big fight trying to win. It is action after action. Here he is. It looks tricky. The cut on the cue ball between it and red is not natural for either of the last reds on the table. Perhaps has sight of the one that is right of them both. Even when he puts, and I'm assuming he'll be putting it to the corner pocket, bottom right. It could be tricky, but wait. If he manipulates the cue ball well, the red that is in between yellow and black is portable to the center pocket on the left where he's having the cue ball. If only he manipulates the cue ball well to that effect. Cue ball must be just around the middle of the table. It's what he's trying to do. I don't think the cue ball has been played well enough. He has sight of the red, but it has to be played with a very sharp cut, which if he did, the cue ball will bounce perhaps in between some of those yellows that are in some kind of straight line. He will not be able to guide the cue ball by himself. In between yellows, could get lucky. Not just lucky, he has also played well, though a little stroke of luck. Nyaope is just about to win frame number 5. There he goes. Nyaope 2 and Ibrahim Kayanja 1, rest 7. He can mean to be a real skillful player. Ibrahim Kayanja still leading, but only very slightly. He's playing against one of the most renowned hustlers on the African continent, and with due respect to Nyaope, he's a decent player, but he likes to play those money games, those that are not well streamed. Sometimes he's a very good winner. He celebrates very well. He makes comedy when he's celebrating his victories, but he can also be a very bad loser. Sometimes he just likes to throw everything around the table when he loses, and then kicking the air. He also has that very good dance when he wins. So he has those two very wide extremes, a very joyous winner, but a very bad loser. That is Nyaope for you. Ibrahim Kayanja for you. Likes to play them shots with perfection. That one was one of them. We are waiting to see how good he will manipulate the cue ball now for the yellow, which is near the center pocket on the right. Perhaps portable, perhaps passable to that center pocket. Even though there is that black with a little backspin, white ball will be natural. There he goes. Will now be putting the yellow. As long as he avoids any contact of it with red, it's pretty much portable with some kind of ease. And as long as he uses very little energy, black is portable as well to the corner pocket at the top right, top left, where he's having his hand. He goes for power. I will not say that that was necessary, but yes, he has recovered very well. Even under pressure, he plays with skill and elaboration, takes risks. Sometimes the risks pay off, sometimes they don't. This time the risk has paid off. Ibrahim Kayanja leads against Nyaope by 4 frames to 2.
This is what you know best. This is what you do best.
I like these cycles because of these cycles are the team. That type of growth.
Until they say until they don't stop. Putting people in
But because I was looking at him. Yeah, I saw the white. But I saw the white.
It's one shot. One shot.
That's what I am.
White touched. My white here, then white. Yellow didn't touch, but white touched. You see them? Yes. White here, go on.
I'm roots from England.
White here, go on.
I'm a beauty man.
That's right.
White touch. Yeah.
There has been claim of a foul by Nyaope. The same video you're watching, most especially those that are watching on the YouTube stream, which is playable backwards, did prove without a shadow of a doubt that it was a legal shot. That's why Nyaope played without a foul in his advantage, and it is now his opponent on the table who does miss the yellow as well. 4 frames to 2. The Ugandan is in the lead against the South African in this comp that is starting to be very South African dominated.
Just a reminder, play will resume tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We will start with live 2, round 1, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.
This ongoing live stream, in the meantime, dear viewers, will be the very last of the day today. Tomorrow we shall be resuming at 9 a.m. South African time, which shall be 10 a.m. East African time, with the first round in the second life of these players. These two shall be in involvement. The rest of the players who are not in this competition will be only in that competition that is resuming tomorrow morning. That is the second life, because it is a double life competition. Now this is Nyaope trying to be elaborative here. He does have a dead red, the one that is in between 2 yellows near the center pocket on the right. Maybe he has one final chance of playing cue ball into the red, try and split it open, hopefully for him win the frame. If he doesn't, he knows that his opponent is more than good enough to clear the yellows and perhaps the black. 4 frames to 2. Mabuti is in the lead against Kelvin. 4 frames to 2. Ibrahim Kayanja is in the lead against Nyaope. It's a good attempt, and I will not call that a very bad shot, because he has played defense Nyaope and has limited Ibra Kayanja quite to playing in combination. Perhaps, yes, it was always going to be very difficult for Ibra to port, especially given Nyaope's defensive shot, but Ibra has as well retaliated with a defense shot of his own. Sanford given Ginte, the Malawian leads by 4 frames to 1 against Zambia's Chile Shemobanga Chile Bobo. For Ginte, he's the sole Malawian represented, like he has done so many times. His similarity now with Ibrahim Kayanja is that they are the 2 sole representatives of their countries at this stage of this life. Kenya's Kelvin Yegon has been defeated by the South African youngster, 17-year-old Taufik, by 7 frames to 2. He's so talented, that boy. I will watch him anytime, any day. I just love youngsters. They guarantee continuity in the game. I also started watching Ibrahim Kayanja as a youngster. He was perhaps 13, if not 14. He looks older than he actually is. He's only a player in his mid-early 20s at the age of perhaps only 24. But because of his height and his dress code, he could be taken to be someone who is just around 30. What is not mistaken is his playing skill and technique. He really likes to make the cue ball dance on the pool table. He will surely do again. Just like that. That is pinpoint accuracy. The cue ball, they say, is straight in the eye and puts black and increases his lead. Ibrahim Kayanja 5 and Nyaope 2.
2 to go, Islam. 2 to go. Hayden Carl Joseph, over 20 years of experience in this game. You cannot buy experience. You must suffer first.
By experience. Hey, you must suffer.
I don't know, we're laughing, I don't know. I think it's pretty weird. And then we're still laughing at the other guy's story.
That guy. He just moves around the place. Even for your even now, he's going to come for the tournament. You can find
There has just been Nyaope putting Ian, Ibra Kayanja's fan and friend, to his place. Seems Nyaope did warn him that stop opening your mouth as I play, and Ian has obliged. But Ibra Kayanja will not oblige because he knows that winning this frame will put him on the verge of qualifying for the First Life quarterfinals, knowing that he's having a fight for the money. He is also having a fight for his country. For the South Africans, it has been participating by paying the registration fee. For the Ugandans, it has been qualifying to participate, and he qualified last. It were 8 players needed into the team, and he qualified in 8th position, Ibra Kayanja, and yet now he's the sole representative in the First Life. Sometimes that is what sports can really mean to be. He has played himself out of position of play regarding the cue ball. His intention was to put yellow to the center pocket. He still can, center pocket on the left, but now will have very little control of the cue ball, and he is snookered. He's not totally snookered. His intention was to play first the yellows that are at the top end of the table. He's not snookered. He has sight of the yellow that is at the top left end instead. Potting it is a different matter altogether. This match is being watched by different players standing around the table. Nkosinati Bobezi, Rashida, Caesar. Of the more renowned players, even Ginte is playing against Chile Bobo, leading by 5 frames to 2, but having an eye on this match. For whatever reason, they are all players, almost are big friends with both of these two because they are all very social characters, very social, but most especially Nyaope. Ibra Kayanja, by the way, is also social and very funny. There goes the miss by Nyaope. Looks like Kayanja is trying to go for a clearance. How good will his cue ball be? Perhaps not good enough.
It's okay, it's okay. You can
He has chance to put perhaps yellow to the center pocket in the right where he's having his body. Maybe try out a combination shot at the corner pocket, top of the screen. Goes for the center pocket, plays with very little power, too much precision, and gets the white pretty much on point. Could pot either of the 2 yellows that are rightwards of the 3. It's just about potting, just about precision, and his own player that he would call upon, even to try attempts to win a frame with this current clearance. Look at how good and how easy is making it look. If you'd taken a screenshot of this frame about 2 minutes ago, you wouldn't believe that now it's just 2 balls left on the table. Now he has one big shot. According to the way he's stancing, perhaps he could play top spin. Maybe bounce the cue ball off the cushion on the right, but playing left spin on it, such that once it bounces off the cushion, it moves towards the top end, like that, wanting to put the last yellow to the center pocket on the left. That is top class shooting from the real machine. And for a frame that is played this good, even from a neutral perspective, not speaking as a Ugandan, I always just want these players to finish the frame off and make it count. That such a clearance is resulting into a frame 1 that is the best, the might, the touch of the guy that became known as the real machine after defeating another South African, Jerry, in a money match. There goes Ibrahim Kayanja. He leads by 6 frames to 2.
They are the bits that you need. I'm just imagining the bits. Maybe. The bits are for women.
That's what I'm assuming. Because now the correction is where?
It doesn't add up.
Now this one can very easily be the last clearance of this match, which promised a lot, and yet at least so far for the first 8 frames played, there has been one good player and one much better player. Though Nyaope has been playing with too much brains, Ibra's potting technique has been a little bit too much for him. Someone is asking about how the Ugandan ladies are performing in the singles. Okay, the lady that has been having the best form in the country, that is Rashida, is out. At least in her first round, has lost to Rita by 7 frames to 6. There is a match going on now between Rukia and Jacinta. That's in the quarterfinals. Another all-Ugandan affair between Marion, Chesache, and Julie. Namuhanga, Rukia Nage is as well in, maybe in the top 8. It could be 6 Ugandans and then 2 Namibians. The sole Ugandan left in the men's first life is playing now so comfortably, so confidently. He has been trying to get slowly but steadily back to his best form. He last won a competition in the country in the month of April, but look at how good the real machine is queuing. He has gotten cue ball, having his movement intercepted by the yellow to the effect that he has gotten himself snookered. Perhaps his intention was to have white for red portable to the center pocket on the right, because it is passable. There is space, although this camera angle may not exactly show that. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for keeping us company, watching on Peter Chove Live YouTube, also watching on Key Pixels Photography Facebook, the Facebook page run by the great media man Francis Mukwekwe, who does a lot for Zim and African Pool. The only difference is that I am a better player. And now get a chance in front of his followers, telling them that I beat the admin of their page in 3 money matches out of 4. And you people can now take me to Harare police. But Nyaope will not need a police statement if he wins the ongoing frame against Ibra. He's showing that though he's down, he's not yet out. He still has the height in him. He still can win this frame. He still can pull one back. He still can try and win the match. He still has the confidence to play that good, even with the scoreline that bad. Quality is not just in hustles, but as well in an official comp. There has been a very unfortunate miss by Nyaope. Fortune doesn't come any better than this for Ibrahim Kayanja. He's on the verge of taking Nyaope out of the competition. This will be a sweet moment for him, most especially after Nyaope has cemented Uganda by taking down their best player, Caesar, out of this life. But there is now revenge by Ibrahim Kayanja, because now Potts Black wins the frame and wins the match. That will be the last action of the day. I thank you for being a very wonderful audience. Let's meet tomorrow at 9 a.m. South African time for the second life now in the first round. For now, I wish you a very wonderful rest of the evening, and may the Almighty God bless you.